In this episode, we got a bunch of bait. I got a bunch of baits to show all of you. And I'm doing this video and I'm not fishing because lately the weather has been so wacky. We've had rain. It's been cool a couple days and hot one day. It's been vice versa. The water is so high in the rivers, I can't fish the rivers. I've been pond fishing lately and it's so hot. It's been so hot and it's really hot right now that the biggest fish I've caught lately is a 16-inch largemouth on a Texas rig pit boss. But that's pretty much the only action that I've had. It's just absolutely so hot out. Went fishing yesterday. Every time I've gone fishing, I brought my cameras with me, but just caught a couple really small bluegill and a few largemouths. But it's just not worth posting. So I'm just going to do this unboxing and bagging for a whole bunch of all these lures that I've ended up. So it seems like to me, every time I don't fish, I'm going fishing, I don't catch anything, I end up in the store buying more lures and soft plastic. So I'm going to show you guys that today. And I have quite a few, and we have two separate trips we're going to do. And first up is going to be Blaine's Farm and Fleet. The one that I have has quite a big fishing selection, so we're going to start off. First up, got some size 6 octopus hooks. I like to use these when drop shotting. Or drop shotting, it's a good rig I like to use. I fish it real slow. But size 6, you see they were only $3. Gamakatsu is a very expensive brand, and you see it even says clearance. That was a 10-pack. Next up, we have a lipless crankbait. It's a really realistic. You saw that in my top 5 summer baits for Pond Edition. These are some of the baits also in here. Some of these baits are from that video, and I haven't fished with them yet because I've just bought them and I haven't gone fishing. But I'm not even gonna. But little, kind of like a shad, blueback, really good. I'd fish this right now if I'm trying to imitate dying shad, but right now I'm going really finesse, throwing a lot of plastics. You also saw in that video, that pond video, these Zoom U-Tails Pumpkin Chartreuse. It's a 20-pack. Big worms in the summer work real good. So start fishing with these, and I'm gonna start fishing with craws too. It's almost craw season. I got a few craws to unbag in this video as well. Powerbait Berkley Powerbait tubes, green pumpkin, 3.5-inch. Just tubes are really good. You throw them weightless, let them sink, really let them flutter. It's really a good trick to catch some of those finicky fish, and they all are finicky right now. It's so hot out, so much weather change. The fishing is absolutely terrible. And lastly, for Blaine's, we have some big bite baits, grubs. This is a 5-pack. This color is I'd say it's this green pumpkin purple flake. It's got a green pumpkin. It's a green pumpkin grub, but it's got a little bit of purple flake in there. And the wind is starting to pick up, so I might not have the best audio here for a little bit. So, but that's all. So quickly, grubs, U-tails, tubes, octopus hooks, small lipless. And that is all, and my hooks just blew away. And I about tripped. I tripped over the table. But I got my hooks. That's all for Blaine's. And now, we're moving on to Scheels. These are all soft plastics in here. Scheels, I just happened to end up at the right time. All plastics in that building were 25% off. So I got quite a few things. Had to take advantage of that sale, and I got a lot of neat stuff. Let's check it out. So this is just full of baits here. I'm just gonna dump it all out. And some of these baits I got just because I wanted to try, or if I need them for the summer when it's hot out like this, or it's whatever. So we're gonna start off, and we're just gonna go with these coffee tubes. So we saw some other tubes from Power Bait. These tubes smell like coffee, really salty, as you can see. They're very salty, work phenomenal, weightless, just, again, finicky fish. Gotta fish real slow and different. Next up, there are actually no Senkos in this unbagging. But we have some Zoom trick worms and watermelon seed. It's pretty, these are big worms. You can also wacky rig these. Like I went fishing pond fish yesterday. I caught one fish on these. It's so hot out. You can't really do nothing right now besides buy more fish and stuff, fishing wise, rig up. But I got another color that was in white. So these are 20 packs. The original price for these were like $6, but I got the 25% off sale. So all these lures are pretty expensive, but for this Shields, this only came out to about $25. So, and the wood's picking up again. You can probably hear in the camera. But next up, we have Zoom Baby Brush Hog. I like fishing the brush hogs, but I got the baby because lately I've been fishing ponds, can't fish rivers. In the ponds, you want to keep that profile a little bit smaller, and you really want to keep it smaller when it's really hot out like this. So that was baby brush hog. So I got a couple tubes, grubs, trick worms, brush hogs, and now we're gonna move on to craw type baits. I said that I caught that nice fish on the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. That was in green pumpkin. I got this one in black and blue. It's a very light color. It's going to be good for dark water. For dark water, you want to throw like your blacks and your purples and blues. See, just a standard crawl. And then our next crawl, Reaction Innovation Sweet Beaver, green pumpkin. This is a 10-pack. Now that's kind of like a Pit Boss, but it's a bit different. See, those are still in the molds. The claws are still in the mold, so I can separate those if I want to. But green pumpkin 10-pack. I know you'll catch some fish with that. Kind of rhymes. And then lastly, this is a very cool bait. I saw it the first time I saw this bait was on a YouTuber's channel that I watch. This is the Berkley Havoc 4-inch Devil Spear, and this is in red shad. Now, I wanted to try this bait as soon as I saw it because it's kind of like the Pit Boss, but it's like one big tail, and it'll have, I bet you that will have flapping action. It's red shad, that's a good color right now. And it just imitates, wind's picking up, and it just imitates, like a little centipede worm looking thing, a little bluegill or something. And you gotta fish real slow, tubes, craws, trick worms, Senkos, brush hogs. Those are all really good baits in the hot summer months. So, I know I really want to go out and start fishing and post some videos of me fishing, but what has been going on right now with the heat, it's absolutely just not worth it in my eyes. Just not worth it. So this Shields, I'm begging for these 7 things. For the Shields, baby brush hog, trick worms, more trick worms, Pit Boss, tubes, craws, Devil Spear. That was all $25. 25% off sale. if that 25% off sale wasn't going on, this probably would have been around 40 bucks. Your shields is very expensive, so 25% off, had to take advantage of it. Got a lot of cool stuff, and it's gonna help me catch a lot of this fish, catch a lot of these fish. And yeah, I'm gonna pretty much end the video here. I hope you guys are catching fish in these hot summer months. I'm trying to grind it out in the hot days, trying to go out really early in the morning, but not very much luck right now. It's just so dang hot out. So like and subscribe, and if you want some more videos, and I'll have some more videos of me fishing with some of these baits and just fishing in general coming up soon. Thanks for watching.